Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Riester's Bakery, where in fact we are sitting right now. Dave, Norm, take it away.
All right, thank you, Dan and Norm. It's great to be on location.
This is going to be a fattening meeting.
What better place to be than Riesterer's, on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
So it was snowing a little bit, like you had to dust off the snow. And I looked it up, and the last time that there was snow on Christmas was in 2009. So, you know what? It's 15 years. Seems like a long time ago. Great to have it. And
I got to say, I don't celebrate Christmas myself, but I always look forward to a white Christmas.
Yeah, of course.
It's the American thing to look forward to.
How can you not be dreaming of a white Christmas, right?
It's American.
I'm just delighted not to have to shovel, which is fine. I'll let it melt on its own.
So just to let everyone know, we are here at Riesterer's. We're actually in their eating section, which they've turned into a grab-and-go takeout for all the things that were ordered prior to the holiday.
Yep.
And wow, there's just bags all around. And I really would like to steal a stollen, but that's not going to happen.
Don't let me leave without one.
That's not going to happen. So we're in the Christmas and Chanukah spirit. We're doing that, not we, but the fire department's doing their run as they do every year, and it's starting today, right, Dan?
Yep, absolutely. They will be taking off, I'm told, somewhere in the 3:30 or 4 o'clock area, something like that. For all of those people out there who are going to say, oh my God, what's all the sirens for? That's the fire department driving around with Santa on the back of the truck. Hopefully the truck works this year, unlike last year. They had a little bit of a breakdown, but should be good. So if you see him, pop outside, wave hello.
Yeah, and undoubtedly, there's always, to your point, one or two people on social who's like, are we under attack? Is there are the drones attacking? And it's like, no, we go through this every year. And yesterday it was the Lakeview Fire Department, and the day before it was Franklin Square.
Yeah, but you don't need to worry about it today. Today is normal. Go out and say hello.
So we also have, in keeping the holiday spirit, we have the Chabad menorah lighting, which will be taking place on Sunday night, the 29th, and it'll be at 7:15. There's a whole day of festivities. I mean, Chabad really does it right. It starts off at 6:30 at Hempstead Avenue at the corner of Woodlawn, and then it makes its way through all the way to Evergreen, and it wraps up at 7:15 at Hall's Pond. They have lots of music and dancing
and candy
and kids and candy. They go up on top of the ladders, the firemen, and they throw the gelt down. I mean, what could be better than that?
Yeah, it's fun.
There's hot latkes, there's donuts, and it's really great.
Yep.
So we're really looking forward.
It's a community event.
Yep, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. The other synagogues have going on for Hanukkah as well. So check with your local organization, and you'll find something to do.
Yeah, there are a lot of things going on. It's they had the Zusha concert. I think they already had that.
I think that was last night.
Sunday?
No, Sunday night. Sunday night.
Yeah, but it's been unbelievably cold. We went through an amazing cold
yeah, wow.
And, pipes have been breaking. We've had amazing amount of problems around homes.
I saw some video that was posted by a good friend of the Echo, Neil Polanecki, of bursted pipes in someone's house, and apparently the last 2 days they've been doing nothing but repairing, busted pipes. And you know what? If you're a homeowner, there's a couple of simple steps. Leave a drip in your faucet somewhere in the house.
Shut the water off.
Make sure everything is insulated. Make sure your rooms are warm enough. It's.
Yeah, just one thing. Many people do not know where the shutoff for the water to the house is.
Yeah.
Learn where that is. Figure it out. Just because it's one of the fastest things you can do to keep a small thing from turning into a giant thing.
You know what? That happened to us like 10 years ago. That there was a leak in the house, and I wasn't home. And my wife calling me up, she's telling me there's a leak, and I'm like, well, go shut off the main. And the first thing she says is, where's the main? And I'm like, it's downstairs, it's in the basement, it's a red handle. And 10 minutes later, and 3 inches of water,
That's a big deal.
So yes, to your point, know where it is, label it, make sure that everyone can get to it. It's a really, really important thing.
This year, really, for the first time, we're looking into an emergency generator. We don't lose power that often, but when you do lose power and you don't have any heat in the house, that's when these disasters happen.
Well, guess what? So after Hurricane Sandy, I went and got a standby generator, natural gas. It's still sitting in the shed. It we haven't had one opportunity in over 10 years
That's
to
a good
use
deal.
it. But it is good to have.
That's the kind of insurance you want.
Long may it sit there not used.
We were talking about water, so I decided earlier this week to go to Echo Pool and to go check it out, and to go work out, and to use the steam room, whatever. And I go, not so bad. Everything is fine. But here's my issue: you have lockers that are like 50, 60 years old. None of them even work. They're all broken. Everyone's just leaving their stuff outside. The town of Hempstead just spent all this money renovating. You think they would have just put in lockers that actually work?
Which would have been the cheapest part of the renovation.
It's unbelievable. I mean, literally, I tried with the fakakta quarters, 3 different lockers, and I said, the hell with it. I left my stuff out and, hoping for the best, and it was fine. So, Don Clavin, if you're watching this, please fix the lockers in the Echo Pool. I really would appreciate it.
The truth is, you could bring a locksmith in; they could replace the locks. It's not. You don't have to rip the whole place out.
No, it's. You got to take a look.
It's really that bad.
It's in really, really.
We got to get
bad.
some pictures up on the web.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a pool rant, so it's a nice change of pace.
The schools are closed, or at least public schools are closed, which is good. So the conversation about UPK is closed as well.
Take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break from UPK. I think it was March 12th, I think, was the next target date to take attendance, so to speak, to see where everyone is. But besides that, I think we covered it in excruciating detail last week, and I think we're okay with that. But Norm, you can't help but notice as you're driving by Hempstead Avenue that the Hank building is going up incredibly fast.
As is the apartment complex.
Where
National Liquidated.
The Heatherwoods,
There are hundreds of guys working on both of those projects. It's rising quickly. I think next year Hank will be in that building. As far as the apartments go, I think they're going to have a little bit further wait. Because they may be doing it in phases. But there's a lot of work being done, and they're transforming the neighborhood.
It's like a whole city. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, Hank is hoping to be in by September at the start of the school year. We all know construction projects can hopefully not be too delayed, but we'll see what happens.
That's their target, and I remember when they had the Civic Association had a general meeting, and Racheli Hackel from Hank was there, and she referenced September as the starting date. But again, it's at the way they're going, it's pretty. And a lot of these things are like semi prefab.
They
it's
they do slab construction, so that basically the roof of each of the floors is prefabbed, and they just set it in place. But they are moving pretty quickly, and I think they are on schedule so far.
All right. Well, you know what? Now's a great time for a coffee break and a quick commercial break.
Tiffany Dry Cleaner is ready to handle all your cleaning, laundering, and dry cleaning needs. We offer free pickup and delivery Sunday to Friday in all communities. Give us a shot.
All right, and we're back. So library's closing early today, and it'll be closed obviously tomorrow. But here's the thing about the library that I really like. I am notoriously bad at returning books. I mean, at one point they used to have my picture up at the library, as the most wanted.
Is it a reward for you? Because I'll turn you in a plate.
And when the library now automatically renews, I don't know for how long. I guess I'll figure that out. But they automatically renew. I think even 2-week-old books, which is really amazing. So shout out to the library for doing this. It saves a little bit. And the truth is sometimes you're just in the middle of a book and you don't want to
They don't want to be in the business of penalties and fines on people.
I don't know how much the 5 cents at a time is going to matter. Somehow my kids managed as it is to have.
They're just trying to incentivize the books coming back.
There are some libraries in Nassau County I think have gone away completely from overdue. So it sounds like it's an interesting trend that we see going on. So
Tell us about our barber.
So, business of the week. Last week we spoke about UPS in Cherry Valley. We got to talk about Alec the Barber because we can see his store from here. Anyone who lives in and around Hempstead Avenue knows who Alec the Barber is. You need a haircut. You need a watch replace.
Shoe repair.
Quail,
honey, a driver's test. I mean, you name it. There's a long, items of things that can be done at Alex's barbershop.
He does everything but fingerprinting.
And I think he does that in the back. And, and he gives a really good haircut. And
He does.
He tells some great stories, from back in the old days. And he's like one of those barbers that dispenses advice. You have your name on a cue card. It's so 1985. But you know what? He's been a fixture in the community, I think, for almost 20 years. I mean,
he's been around for a while.
He's a great immigrant story. A guy who comes here, works like crazy, will try to do anything to earn a living, and does it well.
Yeah.
So,
so
kudos to you.
Shout out to Alec the Barber.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So we got this event coming up January 7th, the Anxious Generation, and we're not talking about the baby boomers. We're talking about we could talk about Gen X as well.
Hey, thank you.
And it's going to be taking place January 7th at 7 p.m. at the Hank Early Childhood Center. It'll be featuring speaker Yoni Schwab, PhD. He's the assistant head of school of the Sheffield School. And what's really great about this program is that it's a combination between Hank and the West Hempstead Unified School District,
public and private,
and getting everyone together for really important. Listen, you know what? All kids walk around with their phones and they're texting, and they got to get. This is the society that we're living in.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to go crazy because I'm going to go crazy about it.
Just go to the event and then you can find out more details.
Maybe I'll be able to
settle down,
to just relax,
take a few breaths.
just a little bit. Just as we wrap up Dan had produced this incredible video for Riesterers, and it was the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah, I want to give credit to Jackie, who was our fabulous connection here. It was her idea. The staff was fabulous, and it's such a terrific piece. I'm actually really pleased with how it came out. The staff likes it too, which is great.
It worked out fantastic. I think it's something we should really potentially submit, for an award or something like that, because the timing was great. The tone was great. Everyone there was happy.
For me, the highlight was the ho 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 for Carl Sr.
Oh my God!
That to me, I will never forget.
I actually thought it was Santa. That was.
And I have to tell you, I think the staff actually didn't know it was coming, so they kind of broke up on the first take of it, which was perfect.
It was
just
great.
what I was hoping.
It was really great.
It was absolutely unbelievable. And Riesterers is going to be closed for tomorrow, but when they open up, guess what? We got New Year's around the corner.
Yep.
So if you need a New Year's cake or cookies and you're going over to a friend's house, what better way to celebrate the New Year's than to come to Riesterers?
Right. And I&D's got the jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts.
Oh my God, jelly donuts.
Unbelievable jelly donuts.
You go to I&D and they're just making them fresh and they're just coming out and they're unbelievable.
Yeah, they're
You come here to Riesterers and they also have the jelly donuts. You can't go wrong in West Hempstead with jelly donut.
Yeah.
I bet you everyone who's working here is just they're ready to plot. You can look that up and go relax and get into the holiday spirit. And finally, as we wrap up, and we wish everyone a tremendous Christmas holiday, Chag Sameach, Happy Chanukah. We also want to give a final shout out to Creative Corner. If you're planning a birthday for young or old, give them a shout, 516-385-8782. And that'll be a wrap for today. And Norm, we maybe have a greeting for everyone out there in Echo Land. And
Merry
Dan,
Christmas,
thank you so
Happy
much.
Hanukkah. Enjoy the holiday. Enjoy the families.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Wishing you happy holidays of all kinds. If you would like to sponsor our program, much like Spiegel Law, Riester's Bakery, I&D Glot Market, and Tiffany Dry Cleaners, please reach out to us. Check us out on social media, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to I&D Glatt. We love our customers. We have the freshest produce. We have all the groceries you need. We have the best cuts of beef, veal, lamb, chicken for the best price. And of course, a bakery department with all fresh cookies, cakes, and freshest bakery item. And of course, with a takeout department with delicious food. If you need to place an order, do it online, we'll deliver it to you, or come into the store and shop. We can't wait to see you.